going on, guys? This is the Son of Ander here. Welcome back to another video. If you saw my last video, you realized that I got a Logitech G29 racing wheel for the PS4 and PC. Today, I am going to be giving you guys my first impressions and kind of a short review of this wheel. And hopefully this will help you determine if you want to buy the wheel or not. But real quick before I get into that, I just wanted to say I know the quality of the games here is pretty bad, and I'm working really hard to figure out a way to record the games without them looking this shitty. So if you leave a comment telling me my games look like shit, I know, man, I know. I'm trying to fix it, and hopefully in the next video it will be fixed, and I'm guessing in the next video it will be fixed because I don't even want to watch this. But today, it's not about the gameplay, it's about the wheels. So in this video, you'll be seeing some Assetto Corsa where I was trying to learn how to drift, and I'm still working on learning how to drift in that game. And then you'll be seeing some project cars later on where I was racing some shifter karts. So two completely different areas of racing, and I wanted to do that to kind of give you an idea of how the wheel performs in both situations. One being a drifting situation where you're whipping the wheel like crazy, and another one being a shifter kart where you're not really whipping the wheel so much, but you're smashing the pedal shifters over and over and over. So those are the two chunks of gameplay you'll be seeing. But now let's get to the wheel, man. So first of all, I bought this wheel because I love sim racing. I just love the feel of it. I love Assetto Corsa, learning how to drift and all that. And I just really wanted a wheel. I owned one before, the T300 RS from Thrustmaster. That didn't pan out too well for me. There's a story behind that, but that's coming in the next video. So I wanted to pick up another wheel, and I noticed the Logitech G29 came out. And a few things caught my eye right off the bat, and that was the shape of the wheel, the lights on top of the wheel, the fact it came with 3 pedals with a clutch. Just a lot of different things caught my eye. And right out of the box, this wheel performed extremely well. And you know, I did use the Thrustmaster T300, so I have a benchmark to kind of compare it to. But right out of the box, first of all, the setup was a breeze. The setup was nothing, man. You know, the Thrustmaster you had to take out and put the rim on and all that jazz. You know, it was kind of annoying. But with the G29, I just plugged it right in and started playing. Now, I have not used it yet on a PlayStation 4, so I can't comment on how it works with the PlayStation 4, but this wheel is made for the PlayStation 4. So as for buttons and all that goes, I would not be worried at all about the wheel not working properly with your PS4. I guarantee you it'll work properly with your PS4 button-wise. And for that matter, force feedback-wise. So the buttons feel solid, and there's more buttons than you would find on a PS4 controller. So that leads to, you know, increased button mapping abilities, like more detailed gameplay, because you're going to be able to map more buttons to abilities than you would with a controller. So that's pretty sweet as well. The wheel itself, the actual feel of the wheel, the leather feels amazing. I'm holding it right now, and it just feels so good. It feels so good. It has a good grip. It's not super soft, but it's not super like jaggedy or anything like that. It just feels nice, and it feels solid, and when you're whipping it around in your hands, it feels really, really nice. Yeah, buddy. I really like the D shape of the wheel as well. I know mostly that's for aesthetic purposes, but when I'm drifting, man, when I'm whipping this wheel around and I have to catch it to stop it, sometimes I catch that corner of like the flat part, or I catch the flat part of the wheel itself, and that thing stops instantly. So it does serve a performance purpose as well, and it feels really nice. But the leather is awesome, it looks dope, and it feels really good as well. The paddle shifters leave absolutely nothing to be desired, and you know, they feel great. They click very solidly. They just feel amazing. They're stainless steel. They work perfectly with every game. In this gameplay right here, I am smashing the paddle shifters. I'm downshifting like crazy, upshifting like crazy. They feel really good. There's nothing to worry about there. Force feedback of the wheel. Here is something a lot of people have been bashing this wheel for, just because it doesn't have upgraded internal hardware. And to me, I'm a person who has never used the G27. A lot of people are mad about the G29 because they say it's is basically a G27. I never used the G27, so I can never say, I can't say that this is identical to the G27 because I've never used it. When I use this wheel, the force feedback feels very good. It feels very good. And depending on what setting you set it on, it could either be really light force feedback or super stiff force feedback. It just depends on how you like it. When I'm using it, it feels damn good, man. It feels good. When I go in the grass, I get some crazy vibrations. When I go over the apron, I feel crazy vibrations. You know, a lot of things are recognized by the wheel, and you feel them through your hands. So force feedback feels really good. I've only used this on these 2 games though, so I don't have a ton of games under my belt to kind of talk about. But in Project Cars and Assetto Corsa, it feels very nice. It's solid, and if you're wondering how it compares to a T300 RS, I'm going to have a video of that next, so stay tuned for that. But this one feels very nice, man. I was kind of worried because a ton of people were hating on it, but don't get me wrong. The wheel feels amazing. The force feedback feels amazing. Everything is just solid, compact, super simple right out of the box, and I really like that. So finally, guys, I'm going to talk about the pedals. These are the things that kind of caught my eye when I was going to go and buy a new wheel because of the 3 pedal set. Now, these are amazing. An amazing pedal set. It's basically something you would have to buy as an accessory or an add-on to most other wheels, these pedals. So you get 3 pedals: clutch, brake, gas. The gas is easiest to press down of the 3. The brake has a very progressive feel to it, very nice feel to it, and the clutch also has a progressive and nice feel to it. All 3 pedals are stainless steel. They're super heavy duty. The base of the pedals doesn't move around. It's just a great setup and a great feel. The pedals are amazing. The best part of this entire wheel. In general, though, this wheel setup it's awesome. I mean, it is pretty expensive, but we'll cover that again in the next video. I really enjoy this wheel setup. It's quiet, it's compact, the force feedback feels good, the shifters feel good, the pedals feel good, the wheel itself feels awesome and looks awesome. I forgot to mention the lights on the wheel. Those are dope. They don't work, I don't think, with the PC, but on PS4, I can't wait to see the shifting lights. It's going to be awesome, man. So stay tuned for the comparison video to the T300 RS, but the G29 right now is a great wheel and is getting the job done, baby. So if you're interested in that wheel, don't be scared to pick it up, guys. You will love it, I promise you. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Peace.